Well, boys, are you nervous?
Not at all, Donkey. Not at all.
Mikey, how many horsepower do you reckon your tractor has?
Oh, I don't know. Go for 220 at the shaft.
I am very, very faithful that I have a good 175. Donkey, how many horsepower do you think your tractor has?
He's hoping for 400.
I'm going for 185.
Well, I have looked up the data sheets, and the data sheets say Donkey should have somewhere around the 180 mark. And that's if every horse is still living.
I don't think Donkey's is all still living.
You see, when you're at the top, Mikey, there's only one way to go. But I reckon, Jimmy, you'll just stay at the bottom.
Aye, well, that's it, Donkey. We'll soon see. The wee TW, you'll not let me down, girl. You'll not let me down. Bring every horsepower out of the box.
The only way is up, baby!
Hey, I'm not knowing the legend for my singing voice. I'm knowing for my handwork on the steering wheel.
Steering wheel jockey. Here we go, boys. Moment of truth. Come on, big girl now. Dig deep today. Chief Tester John McErlane is pulling our 3 tractors down at Lochbeg Garage with a Froment Sigma Dyno, using an automatic power curve test that ensures a repeatable result. Rated for machines up to 620 horsepower, this dyno should handle our girls with ease. Sigma dynamometers are used throughout the world to prove engine power and performance, and satisfy equipment buyers that they really are getting what they paid for. The question is, what have we paid for? Switch off my beacons! It's like Christmas morning!
It's not looking good.
Watch it not blow your dyno up there!
That is bad. The TW is going to be extra bad. She's going to be disappointing altogether.
We could have went to the steam rally after all, Jimmy!
Here, if that's John Deere, what's the TW not going to be like?
Hey, she fair pulls her down. Right down to 900 RPM there.
She's fair here. She's hanging on.
How bad was she or how good was she?
131.
Is that it, hey? Is that all? So much for that.
Donkey, have you a 13mm spanner handy before I go on?
The printer's wrong. That should be 181. For some reason, it printed a 3. She was doing 121 horsepower at 650 RPM. Your big long stroke engine, that's the difference. Any modern day tractor would have calved itself. Anybody get a black pen? I think his dyno's reading low. When we go to a real dynometer. Do you want me to holler, Jimmy?
You're revving way out, you see, one on overspeed.
She revved about 24, that's right. 23 horsepower!
And the Black Creek's already coming!
Don't tell him. 105!
Come on, girl, come on! Ah, that's all right.
That's you. Or the spring in a step. No.
Give me a bit of paper.
John Deere had more torque, but that sadly, a few donkeys have died.
Phew. I think you left the gate open all night and they got out.
This is going to be painful.
173 horse like.
Oh, she's all there, she's living. Every horse he's living. Class. 173 horse. What was yours, donkey?
Mine's 181.
No, 131 you mean?
His printer's not working.
What's your maximum torque? I'd 927 pound a foot torque.
I have over 1,000.
Here. Hey, donkey. It's just not all smoke. It's poke.
Jimmy, I was built for heavy striking.
You're just burning diesel for the sake of it.
I was built for the long job.
Well, it just goes to prove how little horsepower you need for them wagons.
No, that's torque, Jimmy. That's what it's all about.
See, that's where I was running in the wagon. You'll find this will not be as torquey. The deer the most torque. Because yesterday in the wagon, the deer, I was able to hang her down in the revs. You know what I mean? When at the start, Mike's more power, he was racing ahead of me. When the wagons were full, you could feel her pulling back and pulling back and pulling back, but she still went on.
But I was thinking last night when I was chasing them boys up the road, she was dying a bit. And I was having to come down 2 gears. That thing never come down a gear at all.
Excuses.
This should be powerful now.
This thing will probably blow this dyno up. $208, $207.
I think if they're pulling back, hey.
Look at the torque on it. I'm some driver to get the John Deere to pass that up the hill in the field. That's some tractor.
Well, the kind of new sheep up there. Hey, it goes to show you PTO's not everything. When you think about it.
That thing is unreal. Donkey's got the baby tractor. Now, Donkey.
But Jimmy.
No, but hold on. Don't you start to argue about pound square foot torque. Because see if you're selling them 2 tractors there, when you put an advertisement on, a farmer doesn't go, oh, look at the torque on that tractor, I must buy it.
No,
he looks at horsepower.
I would say, how did a 130 horsepower tractor able to get by him on a wagon with a wagon on?
That's what I'd like to know. Legend in behind the wheel.
What's it doing? Doing good or no?
211.
You were still doing 143 horse at 500.
We were touch and go whether we made it. We were on the bottom of the red line with heat. I will say, after the case, I'm impressed with the TW.
But the John Deere's the best looking tractor.
No. Look at the way the TW shines in the sunlight. See the man that built that Ford, he just retired after that because it is money made.
Right, well, I've got something to light the fire with later.